Hey, what's up my friends? I just bought this Patio storage box, and as I was unboxing it and getting ready to put it together, I thought I should do a video on what it's like to receive this thing in the mail, have it delivered and get it put together, because I had a lot of questions. Is it actually as easy to put together as they say it is, and toolless and all that sort of stuff? And I thought it would be really valuable information for you to have as you think about buying this. So I'm gonna open it up now, get it out of the plastic wrap, and get it put together so you can see exactly what it's like to assemble this thing. So it comes in a box. This is it out of the box. So there's one single box that it comes in, and then it has all this plastic wrap around it with these pieces of cardboard that protect the corners of the pieces. And there's specific designations for different sizes of the boxes. And I have the instructions here next to me, which indicate which pieces go where. And they're also marked on the inside of each of the pieces, I'm just noticing now. So this is B, and this is the upside for B. So we're not gonna use B quite yet. That's one of the fronts or backs. We have C right here. C is one of the sides, and you can tell that it's one of the sides because it has this handle right here. It also has a designation on its direction up. You probably can't see those very well, but they are etched into the inside of the box. Now, these pieces feel, I don't want to use the word flimsy, but they feel, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it comes together. My guess is it gets a lot of strength as it comes together and the pieces rely on each other. This is the bottom of it. This is the D piece right here. And then we have another one of the fronts or sides. Nope, this is the lid. So I'm gonna put that aside too, because that's the last piece that goes on. Then I've got another side here. This is the next piece that we're gonna use here for the first step. And then we have piece A, which is either the front or the back with the pointing up. It's actually gonna be the front, I can tell, because it has this little lock place right here. You can actually put a padlock on this in case you needed to lock up anything that's in here. So basically what it shows is to put one side down. So put C side down and then get the bottom. And let's see here. So this one snaps, this is the bottom piece, and it just snaps in right like this. Now there's little tabs and little spaces. So there's tabs on here, if you can see the detail right here. There's these tabs on the bottom, and then there's this channel that it plugs into, and those little tabs snap into these spots right here, these little windows of space. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this one on here like this. Make sure we're lined up properly. The nice thing about this is if I make mistakes or when I make mistakes, you can learn from them. And that's in. The tabs are good, and we're rolling. We've got two sides and a bottom. All right, next it has us take part B, which is this one right here. So this is going to be the back side of the box, and this one is a lot more rigid. There's a lot more structure to it, so I can see how this starts to come together and be a little bit more strong. Now on each of these, around this whole perimeter is those same tabs. And then around the perimeter of this one is those same channels with those little locking spots for the tabs to go into. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to line these up. It's a little bit challenging. You gotta get all the sides lined up at once in those channels before it'll go together. I'm guessing it's gonna be, they show it to lay it down on the back, lay the back down, and then put these down on top of it, which makes a lot of sense. The way I was doing it seemed a bit challenging, but now we're getting all lined up. All right, so we've got this side. I'm gonna give you a view here. We've got this side lined up, and almost all the tabs are in there. Looks like if you just take your thumb, push down on where the tabs are, they will pop in pretty easily. You can hear probably each one of those snaps. The back is not going in as easy as the other ones. Let's see here. Now this one snaps. Same thing, I'm just taking my thumb, pushing down where the tabs are, and hopefully it goes in. I'm not quite sure. There we go. That was the key. The key is just making sure every side and bottom is in the channel, but it's still not going yet. There it is. Once you've got them all in nice, they all snap together really well. Okay, so now we've got a bottom and 3 sides. Next is the other side. So it's going to be a very similar, this is the front of the box right here. So it's going to be a very similar process. They show to lay it on its back like this. So the built part, lay it on its back right here. And then take this piece and start to line up all the channels. This one's interesting because I'm doing it just a little bit blind, but it should go. There we go. That really snaps together really solid. Once they're all lined up, yeah. All right. Wow, this thing really has come together fairly easy, and I will say it's super sturdy now that I'm getting it all put together. All right, so the last piece that we have is the lid. And the lid, obviously this hole for the lid is gonna line up with this hole where the locking hole is. If you can see that detail, I'm not sure if you can or not. And then the hinges are just plastic hinges with tabs that pop into these spots right here in the back. So when we do this, we're gonna just set the lid on top right here and just probably line it up and then snap it together just like that. And that pops those hinges, those little hinge tabs down into the spots, into the holes that they're meant to go in. And now we have a complete box with a hinge, and the door opens. It's super solid. The lid is really solid. You absolutely could sit on this if you wanted to. Put a little cushion on here. It can become a piece of furniture on the deck, along with storing a bunch of stuff inside of it. This is really handy. It's supposed to be weatherproof, waterproof. It's clearly waterproof because the lid goes all the way down over the sides. There's really no way water could get in here unless it was like sprayed up into this teeny tiny crack right here. It's cool that you can lock it just in case this is in an unsafe area. Maybe it's out in front of your yard or something like that where people could get access to it. But first impressions, I'm very, very, very impressed. And I think the lid is, I'm so stoked that I was wondering if the lid was gonna have enough strength that it could hold some body weight. I would say, I mean, probably, this isn't manufacturer, this is just me talking, but just getting a feel for it, I bet it could hold up to 180, 200 pounds, something like that. And it seems, I mean, that was super, super easy to snap all that together once I got the hang of it. It looks nice, has this nice wood grain all over it. So it doesn't detract from the look of your house. It's not this ugly box, but I'm really excited. We got this for a bunch of sports equipment. So I'm gonna go get the sports equipment in it that we've had in a 5-gallon bucket that has looked terrible. This is just gonna clean up that area so much. And I'm excited to put it to use. I hope this video has been helpful as you think about buying this container, and happy building. Peace.